Hello everyone, my name is Vista and I'll be diagnosing your PC for PC crashes. It doesn't matter if you're blue screening, it doesn't matter if you're just crashing to desktop, it will work. The first obvious method is to install DDU, complete the driver reinstall, update the drivers, or roll back the drivers to an older version. The other obvious method is just to check your hardware connections for unconnected parts and make sure everything is seated correctly. Now this is where we get into the nitty gritty. You're going to want to be installing a GPU monitoring program and a CPU monitoring program. The program I recommend for the GPU is MSI Afterburner, and the program I recommend for the CPU is Ryzen Master. If you have an Intel, you could just use one of the Intel integrated programs. What you want to be watching for is overheating temperatures. Overheating temperatures could result in your PC crashing. Next, the step only applies to if you're playing a specific game, but you want to verify those game files for that game. You want to go into C, User, Your User, App Data, Local, Game, Saved, and replace that one with the same file you found online for that specific game. Now, we're really going into detail. If your computer is black screening, it might be a bad PSU not delivering enough power. Replace your power supply with a recommended one for your graphics card, or plug your computer into the wall instead of plugging it into the surge protector. Next, if you're experiencing applications crashing to desktop, you're going to want to try undervolting your GPU or CPU. To undervolt your GPU, go into MSI Afterburner, go to the curve editor, and edit your curves so that undervolts. To undervolt your CPU, go into Power Management Settings, Advanced, CPU Voltage Minimum, and then switch it from 100% to about a value of 95%. For the maximum, switch it from 100% to about 95%, and slowly increase those numbers until you experience crashing again. And while you're there, make sure your power mode is on high performance. Next, go to NVIDIA Control Panel, Manage 3D Settings, scroll down until you find Power Management Mode, and set that to prefer maximum performance. Now, if you're still crashing, you got a pretty weird problem. It might be your RAM. Try memtest64 or run a single stick and swap them out for each other. If one of the sticks crashes, that might be the reason. You can also run an SSD smart monitoring program or check for crystal disk info. Next, you want to go into your BIOS and reset everything if you haven't already. You want to reset all XMP and CPU turbo boosts. If nothing's working, you might be looking at a hefty price tag. You might have to replace your motherboard, return your graphics card, or buy a new CPU.